sat in bed working with my feet up in the air. Welcome to week 22, guys. I'm going for run number 4 of the Beast Challenge. 4 miles done. Not too bad. 29:55. And it was a weird one because it was like, it didn't seem to matter which direction I ran in. It was just madly windy. Morning guys, it is Tuesday and today I have a 5-mile run, which is good, building on from yesterday. Had a little bit of foot pain yesterday. I actually think it was because I played drums. So I've been barefoot all day and I played drums barefoot and I was just doing a load of stuff with my left foot and kind of like smashing it into the pedals, and I don't think that did it any good. So I iced it last night, which made it feel better, and I've done a lot of stretching this morning with it. Sat at the desk while I've been working, lots of like exercises like pushing my toes into the ground, things like that, like really trying to stretch it, pull it, strengthen it, lots of splaying my toes, loads of things like that, just as much as possible really. So I'm gonna go do a massive foam roll and stretch now and then get 5 miles done. Then I've got a little bit of work to do, and then I've got my first gym set of the week. I didn't do a gym set last night again, just because I was so tired. I was just absolutely knackered yesterday because I stayed up to watch the 49ers. So I just thought like, I didn't feel like sort of like all there mentally, do you know what I mean? It was just a bit like especially towards the end of the day, and I thought, yeah, it's probably not a good idea to go and try and lift like 1.6 my body weight and then probably drop it on myself. That might be a good way to get injured. Yeah, so I left that, so I'm going to do that tonight. Okay, so today is 5 miles. It's super nice. At the moment, I think it's going to be nice all week, which is nice, which means I don't have to run in the rain. I said nice 3 times in a row then, didn't I? 4 now. But yeah, it's super cold though. Like really cold because it's really clear, and especially at night there's no clouds, so that makes it like really cold at night. So yeah, pretty crisp. But there we go. So I'm gonna get it done. 5 miles. Here we go. Cool, yeah, so that was a really good run. That took 37 minutes, 7:27 per mile. Just really happy, felt really good actually. Really happy with that. I slightly loosened the trainers a bit and just gave my feet a little bit more room to move around the trainers, and actually that went really well. Okay, so we're going for the next run, which is 6 miles today. The foot just feels rubbish, which is a shame, but there we go. Just gonna kind of get over that, just ignore it. Pretend it doesn't it? My 6 mile one done. Yeah, I mean, it feels alright, it doesn't really hurt that much. It hurts more when I'm not running, which is just really annoying. But yeah, I slowed that one down to 8:16 per mile, and all of them from now on, I'm just going to slow down like that. Probably get some even down to 8:30. But yeah, just pretty happy. So that took about 50 minutes, 6 miles exactly. Yeah, cool. So yeah, there's not much to report. Basically, the foot hurts. I put ice straight on it, got the inflammation down, and I've been sat in bed working with my feet up in the air. Great, because apparently that's meant to really help. It does actually feel better than it did. So I think that's going to be how it's going to go, is just run and then get straight on it with ice and elevation. But there we go. So I'm going to go in the gym now and do some deadlifts and that's pretty much it. Right, so I don't want to jinx it. It's Thursday morning, but the foot feels really good, and I think I did something really good for it, which is basically as soon as I finished my last run, I put ice on it straight away for 15 minutes, then elevated it while I iced it, then stretch loads. Then last night I did ice and heat pack repeats before I went to bed, and then went to bed with it elevated. So I put like 2 pillows, 2 cushions, and kept my feet as high as I could all night. And apparently that's really good for getting the inflammation out, and that my foot feels the best it has in weeks this morning. So I really don't want to jinx it. The only thing that has done is having your feet elevated all night. Basically, it makes your back really hurt. I feel like I've been at the bottom of a deep squat, just like stuck in the hole with like 100 kilo on my back for like 4 hours. That's what my back feels like. No, I can't imagine what my back would feel like if I actually did that. But yeah, hopefully, I can loosen my back up throughout the day by just moving around, and then hopefully the foot will be alright. But yeah, I've got 7 miles later on today, so I will see you when I get to that. Okay, so we've got 7 miles today. It's super sunny and really nice, so really looking forward to this one. Should be good. Also, foot feels really good. Best it's felt going into a run in ages, so hopefully I am not jinxing it, but we shall see. Oh, yes. Does the foot feel good? Yes, it does. Whew. Right, yeah, that recovery. Whatever I was doing last night obviously works. I'm doing exactly the same tonight. So it's straight in, ice on the foot, keep it elevated and then stretch. And then tonight, as soon as I'm done with work, as soon as I've done with work that I need to be in the studio for, it's straight into bed, foot elevated, and then hot and cold repeats before I actually go to sleep with it elevated, because it feels immaculate. Whew. So immaculate that last mile was 6:49. I did say I was going to slow down. Well, sometimes you just got to go for it, haven't you? Okay, so foot, not feeling too bad, to be fair. Like a little bit kind of tweaky now that I've sort of stopped, but we're a few hours on from the run, and yeah, to be honest, not feeling awful, so pretty happy with that. You might have noticed that I'm still in the clothes that I ran in, because I didn't see the point, because I'm going in the gym now, so it was like 2 hours. What's the point in showering, changing, literally just to get back in the clothes again for a gym like 2 hours later? So yeah, I just went straight back to work. So yeah, I'm off in the gym now, and then I'm going to shower and get changed. But the joys. It is push session day, so I've got bench press, and I'm going for 80 kilo, 3 sets of 3, which I got on Tuesday. So yeah, really happy with that. So hopefully I can just knock that out again, and then get the rest of the session done, which consists of pull-ups and dips and all that stuff. And that will be me done for today, which will be nice. It is Friday, and the challenge so far is going pretty well. The foot did start to hurt later on last night, but then I basically just slapped a load of ibuprofen gel on it and then got it elevated. I slept my foot in the air again all night. I got up at 1 in the morning to watch the 49ers game, watched that game with my foot in the air all night. To be honest, the position I was in was probably more athletic than the entire 49ers team, but there we go. They got slapped. What are you going to do? Half the team's out with COVID and the other half is out with injury, so yeah, we're playing with a bunch of toddlers out there, but that's how it goes. So the challenge, yeah, it's gone pretty well, to be honest. I mean, it's the easiest week, obviously, because it's the first week and the miles just build. But also the weather's been insane. Literally not a cloud in the sky. Like, not very windy. And the sun is like beating down
warming everything up. So it's just like proper like toasty out there, chill, cool air. It's like perfect running conditions. So yeah, this week is easy, proper, nice, happy days. You know what happens as soon as we get into like the 20-mile days, it's going to be like hailing it, but yeah, I mean, you just gotta take it as it comes. So I am gonna go get out and run. So there we go. I'm gonna grab the GoPro. I'm gonna get changed. I'm gonna put my Windflow 7s on, which I haven't run in for a couple of days. But as it's dry, I can use those because, as we know, they're awful in the wet, but really good in the dry. So yeah, that is the plan. And then I've got squats and deadlifts later on today. And that is it. Okay, let's go. Look at this weather. Like what? That's mad. It's November, but it's also great. So yeah, I'm gonna go run. See you in a bit. There we go, that's that one done. So that was 8 miles, 7:46 per mile, 1 hour, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Not bad at all. Yeah, just pretty steady, to be honest. Just trying to keep it as flat as possible. I've heard that apparently going uphill is really bad for this extensor tendonitis. So I'm basically just trying to keep them as flat as I can for as long as I can. But that's probably not going to happen for much longer because I can't just run around the same tiny bit of road. Well, I can, but it's just mind-numbingly boring. So yeah, so I'll have to go out and go off to some different routes again and find some other stuff. But yeah, that means climbing hills because there's hills everywhere around it. But we shall see how it goes. I'm going to go stretch, then elevate it. I can spend all my time elevating it. Okay, 9 miles today. Let's just get it done, shall we? Got Jocko Willink in my ear, screaming about extreme ownership. Legend. Cool, let's go. Okay, I said no hills, but I got to the bottom one. I just really wanted to run this route, so I'm doing hills. Oh. There we go, 9 miles. A bit of hill on that one, which was good. Quite enjoyed that because the foot, the last 8 runs, basically run pretty much the same route, and then just to add miles, just been running like more of it again. There's like, you'll see on the Strava pictures, but there's like a big loop and then a straight, and I'll basically be doing like the loop a couple of times and the straight then back, or like the straight back twice and then the loop once or whatever, and just make it out like that. So it was nice to go somewhere else this one, which was good. But yeah, so that was 1 hour 9 minutes, 7:40 pace, 9 miles exactly, 909 calories. Mega. Okay, so we've got 10 miles. It's cold and it is raining, but once I start running, that should be alright. I might do a couple of hills today. We'll probably see how it goes as I run. Okay, I'm done. 10 miles. That was alright actually. I think I did it in, I have no idea, I'm going to check. 10 miles exactly, 7:35 per mile, 1 hour 50. Not bad, pretty happy with that. Yeah, so that's a week of running every day. So I'm super happy with that considering where I was a week ago, really. Or even if you think like 10 days ago, just I couldn't see running at all. So yeah, really happy with that. So thank you all for watching, and I shall see you next week. to start at 11 miles tomorrow, to go all the way to Sunday, and then Sunday it will be 18 miles. Oh yeah, that sounds fun. Cool. No, it might be 17 miles. I can't remember. I don't know. I can't work it out and I'm too thick. So, yeah. I'll let you know in the first video of next week. So that's insane to watch it, isn't it? See you next week.